Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm just gonna do a get ready with me. I'm not really going anywhere. It's like 6:42. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's 6:42 at night already, and I haven't put makeup in a while. I think it's been about 2 weeks since I put on makeup, and I work from home, so I really don't wear makeup like on a day-to-day basis due to the current events and the coronavirus. I mean, nobody really cares what you look like, but I decided to film a video tonight because why not? I'm just gonna be chilling in the living room probably after this video. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel and click the post notifications so you guys can get notified every time I upload. I went ahead and filled in my eyebrows already. I just used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow pomade. I'm in the shade medium brown for those of you who are wondering. And then to clean up around it, I'm just going to use the Benefit Boing Industrial Concealer. This is in the shade number 2, which I believe is the shade Light. Hopefully also that you guys can see me and I don't look too washed out or too exposed on camera. So I'm just using the Ulta Professional, it's like a concealer brush, to clean that up. I haven't gotten my eyebrows done in a while, so I just cleaned it up just now. So if they don't match, that's because I can't really go anywhere to get it done. Where are you going? So how's everybody been doing? You know, with this whole coronavirus pandemic, it's been, I don't know, it's been about a month, I think, or 2 since they announced this whole virus. I can't really keep up with all these news. I feel like I'm too washed out. Hopefully not. So eyebrows are cleaned. I'm gonna set it with the NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel. I love this thing. I used to use the Anastasia one, and that one, that one actually, I really love that one, although it did make my eyebrows rock hard. But I don't know, I just like the way it made my eyebrows look. It was there, it just stayed on for a long time. So yeah. Next, I'm gonna go ahead. I usually do my face first before I do my eyes. Sometimes I do my eyes first before my face. It just really depends on how I'm feeling that day. But today I'm gonna do my face makeup first. I'm gonna prime my face using the Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio. This is the Hydrate and Smooth one. It's the blue one in the blue packaging, and I really like this. It doesn't really blur my pores, but I like the way it feels on my face. I do have combination oily skin for you guys, for those of you that are wondering, but I still like using products that will hydrate my skin. I really like this primer a lot. It feels really good on the skin, and it just kind of sinks into your skin. And yeah, I like the way this makes my foundation look as well. I'm gonna try to make this a kind of a drugstore get ready with me, because nobody's trying to spend that money, you know, especially since we're supposed to be saving. And these are all nothing new. These are just from my collection. I've already obviously tried these before. So next, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is a really good drugstore foundation if you're looking for a high coverage foundation. I really like this one. This is the matte and poreless one, and I'm in the shade 220 Natural Beige. So I'm just going to shake this up, and I think I'm going to use a brush and a sponge at the same time. Not at the same time, but a brush to apply it and then a sponge to pretty much press that into my skin. I'm going to be using the AOA High Definition Brush F7. This is only, I believe, $1 something on Shop Miss A's website. Maybe it's $2, I don't know. But I'm just gonna take that into the brush and dab that all over my face. As you guys can see, I'm not really like swiping it. I'm more or less dabbing it into my skin. Yeah, so it's so depressing with the things that are happening right now in the world and what people are going through. I really hope that this thing goes away soon and everything can go back to normal. Like, I miss my family, I miss seeing my friends and going out and just, you know, hanging out with people. And, you know, we can't do that right now. Like, I really hope everybody is staying home and, you know, self-isolation is the key right now, you guys. Like, I hope people are actually taking this stuff seriously. My friend was actually supposed to come over today, and I just told my fiance to let her know that I just don't think it's safe for her to come over. We're supposed to be like staying home, not doing anything, like not, you know, hanging out with people, whatever, going to public places. So yeah, I just told my fiance to let her know that, you know, we'll probably just see each other when this whole thing like goes away. I think it's just for the best. So yeah, it just sucks. Like, I just miss like going out, going to places, going out to eat, doing the norm stuff, you know. We can't do that right now. I don't know. Okay, hopefully that's better, because that one, like, that setting looked a lot brighter. So yeah, I still have a lot left on this pan actually, and I'm probably not going to finish that. And I'm taking this sponge. This is actually a sponge from AOA Studio, also by Shop Miss A, and I'm just using that to kind of press in the foundation to make it look more natural. For concealer, I'm going to be using 2 concealers. They're both from the drugstore. One of them is it's like a fairly new product in my collection. It's the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer, and I picked up the shade Light 45 Warm. And then I'm also going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte Concealer, and this is in the shade Ivory. So I like my concealers pretty light, just because I like that highlighted look under my eyes. So first I'm gonna take my Pretty Fresh concealer, and I really like the application, and this is like a doe foot applicator, but like I like how it's just like it's like a short like handle applicator, whatever. So I'm gonna put that underneath my eyes, and then I'm gonna go in with the Rimmel concealer and going to extend that out. I do have very heavy like dark circles underneath my eyes. I need to cover that up, and I'm just taking the same sponge I used earlier and pretty much distributing that, you know, blending that in. I know I haven't been on YouTube in a while. Things have changed. We actually moved. We no longer live in the house where, if you guys are a long-time subscriber, you would have seen part of my house where I filmed. And we moved back into my in-laws, or soon-to-be in-laws, just because we're trying to save up money for the house. So hopefully, our goal is just to stay here for a year. So we are currently saving up for a house. Hopefully, you know, that doesn't delay anything because of what's going on right now, but we'll see. We are aiming to buy a house like next year, so yeah. Also, I got engaged, as you guys can tell. I got engaged October of 2019, and I have been with my fiance for almost 6 years. We're hitting 6 years in July. We're planning on getting married this year, but again, due to the current events, we just kind of had to postpone that, which is kind of sad because I really wanted to, you know, tie the knot with him before the end of this year, but you know, hopefully it passes. I'm just really bummed. And you know what, I was thinking, like, it really sucks for some people that were planning on getting married like in the summertime, or like, you know, this month, next month, or whatever. Only because, you know, they've spent so much money already. I luckily have not spent a single dime, because we were planning on getting married like sometime in the fall, like October, but you know, obviously we're gonna have to put that on hold. And yeah, I don't know, I just feel so bummed out with this whole thing, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. Let me know down below what you guys are doing during this quarantine. And my fiance actually created our YouTube channel, our couples YouTube channel. If you guys want to subscribe, I'm gonna put the channel link down below. Follow us. We're trying to upload at least once a week. I'm gonna be setting my under eyes with the AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder. This is in the shade Soft Light, and I really like this setting powder, you guys. It's so cheap. It's only $1, and I really like the way it makes my under eyes look. It doesn't have a flashback from what I can, from what I've noticed, so that's very much appreciated. Nobody likes a flashback effect. So I'm just gonna use the same sponge that I blended my concealer with, and I'm gonna set my under eyes just like that. I don't really bake anymore. I used to, when the trend was, you know, in, but I don't like the way it makes my under eyes look. It just looks very dry underneath my eyes, so I don't do that anymore. I actually keep it there for like a few seconds, and then I use this Morphe M433 brush. Is it M433? M438, I'm sorry. And I just dust that away very quickly. During this quarantine time, I started watching Jersey Shore again. I used to watch that when I was in college, and I actually stopped on season 4 when they went to Italy. I didn't watch season 5 or season 6 of Jersey Shore. I just kind of got bored with it, so I started watching it again, and I'm so into it right now. My favorite person in that show, as far as the boys go, are Pauly D and Vinny. They're hilarious. I feel like they're the type of people that I would want to party with and hang out with. And my fiance actually is watching the show with me too. And yeah, he's like into it like as much as I am. I'm taking this big old brush right here. This is the Morphe E1 brush, and I'm just gonna use my LA Girl Pro Face powder. This is in the shade Nude Beige, and I really like this. It's only like a few dollars. I think it's like $4 or $5 at the drugstore, and it's like full coverage. I love this, and I love the way it makes my skin look. It looks very like HD, and like just the way it makes me look, it looks pretty like I have filter on. I don't know what bronzer I should use. I have a few that I think I'm gonna do the bronzer, the butter bronzer by Physicians Formula. This is in the shade bronzer. I don't know what shade this is. This is in. I know they released like a few more shades, but this is probably like the second to the lightest shade. I'm gonna take the Morphe E3 brush, and I'm just gonna take that into. It's like thundering outside, but I'm just gonna dab that and put that in the hollows of my cheek. So prior to this whole like coronavirus, my fiance and I actually signed up at 24 Hour Fitness to lose some weight, you know, for the wedding, and then this happens. So I've just been eating a bunch of junk food. Me and my fiance have been eating junk foods, which is not good. He and I should be like working out, you know, like doing some at-home workouts, but I mean, I don't know, like who has time for that? I'm just kidding. I should make time for that. And if I keep looking this way, it's because I need to make sure I'm in focus. I have a Canon T6i, but I feel like sometimes this camera plays me. Like it always goes out of focus and whatnot, so I have to make sure I'm in focus all the time. This bronzer, I feel like it's too like light for my liking. Like it doesn't, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't disperse enough product, or maybe it's just the brush that I'm using. But I actually like this brush for bronzing. It's very soft and it's like tapered at the top. And then whatever's left on the brush, I just take it on like the bottom portion of my lips just to kind of give it that powderier look. And then a little bit on my nose to slightly contour it. I'm actually going to go with another bronzer just because I didn't like how that one was. I'm going to use the Morphe bronzer and contour in Celebutant. This is what it looks like, and the packaging, I'm sorry, not the packaging, but the actual product inside looks like this. Really love this contouring duo. It's really nice, very pigmented, and I think this only costed me like $12. I'm taking the e.l.f. complexion brush. It's like a paddle brush, and I'm gonna take both of those products, mainly concentrating on the dark side, and I'm just gonna emphasize that contour. I'm gonna take the, what is this, Wet n Wild Mega Glow stick, and this is the contour stick obviously, and take this brush right here. This is the AOA Studio high definition brush in E107. It's like an angled brush. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I'm just gonna use that to blend away that cream contour. I just think it makes a huge difference when you do that. It just makes your bottom lip like a lot powderier. Like it gives that illusion that you had lip injections when you haven't gotten a lip injection. Too broke to get lip fillers. So this is my trick in getting like a powderier bottom lip. I've actually like wanted to get my lips done, but I'm just like too scared to do it. So I'm gonna take this OG blush. This is the Milani in the shade Luminoso, and this is my favorite blush. Like the shade is like a peachy pink blush. It's more on the peachier side, If you guys don't have this in your collection, definitely pick it up. It's really pretty and it has a very slight glow. It gives like a very slight glow to your skin. So I'm just going to use my Morphe E4. This is the angled brush, and I'm just going to use that to put it in the apples of my cheek. I don't like an intense blush. So I've been wanting to get the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 eyeshadow palette that she came out with. I've been watching a lot of like review videos on it and stuff like that, but I'm so on the fence about getting it because, one, I don't create colorful eyeshadow looks. Like, I've never worn like a pink or purple or blue eyeshadows or anything like that. I don't play with colorful eyeshadows. I just don't think it suits me. So, but I'm just like so intrigued with a palette that I just want to have it in my collection, and I want to be able to like learn how to play with colorful eyeshadows, because I feel like natural like eyeshadow, like browns, oranges and stuff like that, like it's too, like, it's good for day to day, but I just kind of want to expand my makeup skills and be able to, like, you know, create looks with colorful eyeshadows. So let me know in the comments below if you guys have the Volume 2, the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. Let me know if you guys like it and if it's worth the $40, because it's in my cart. It's been in my cart at Ulta for weeks and I just can't seem to buy it, because I'm the type of person that, like, I will watch review videos over and over and over and over. I'll just like do a lot of research on the palette before I even like buy, not just on the palette, but like on any makeup product that I want to buy. I just do a ton of research. I read a lot of reviews. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. Let your girl know down below. I'm going to take the LA Girl Strobe Light Strobing Powder. This is in the shade number 80 Watt. And you guys, have hit pan on this freaking highlighter. Like, this is how much I love this highlighter. I'm gonna use with my highlight is the Morphe M501 brush. This is like, I remember when Jaclyn Hill like raved about this brush, and like it was sold out on Morphe's website, and yeah, and now it's not really that talked about anymore. But can you guys see that glow? This thing is so good. This highlighter is so inexpensive as well. I think it was only like $5 or $6. I got mine at CVS, in case you guys were wondering. And I'm just gonna take my ring finger and just put that on the bridge of my nose. So moving on to eyes. Oh my god, I feel like this video has been like over an hour long. I'm gonna take the this is not Drugstore, but I don't have any other like eyelid primer. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the shade Soft Ochre. So mine looks pretty janky because it dried out, and I was looking into some DIY videos on how to like make it look like usable again. I was not about to throw it away. I was gonna throw it away, and then I was like, you know what, let me see if they have some videos on how to make these things like usable again, if that's even a word. I'm gonna take the same brush that I used for my contour earlier. I'm just gonna kind of like clean that out a little bit, and I'm gonna take whatever that's in this cap. Sponge, and I'm gonna just press that into my lid. Then for eyeshadow, I'm gonna use this ColourPop palette. This is in Double Entendre, I think that's how you pronounce it, and it's a pretty warm like palette. So I'm just gonna use, I was gonna use the Jaclyn Hill, but then it's too big of a palette to put in front of the camera. I'm gonna take this shade right here, this kind of like orangey crimsicle shade, in the shade, I can't tell because there's like names in the back of this, and I don't know if it's like corresponding names to when you flip it like that, so I'm like kind of confused. I think it's the name Naked or Draft. Anyways, I'm just gonna take that shade and I'm gonna put that on my crease. And then I'm going to take the shade, I think it's called Hard. It's this like burnt orange shade right here next to Draft. And I'm just going to put that on my crease area just to kind of deepen up that transition shade. I'm going to take this palette right here. This is the Morphe 9A Always Golden palette. And I want to deepen up the crease shade a little bit. Great, my freaking battery's about to die. This is another warm palette. I'm just going to take this shade right here called Aware. And I'm also going to take the shade Witness just right like in the middle. I'm going to take those two colors and I'm going to deepen up my crease area. And I'm still using the same brush, by the way. I'm gonna take the Morphe M504. It's a fluffy like blending brush, and I'm just gonna blend those colors all together so it doesn't look harsh. So I'm going to take this brush. This is the Morphe M433 brush. It's like a flat shader brush. I'm going to take this color in the ColourPop palette, this really dark reddish brownish shade right here. And I'm going to take that and put that on my outer edge, outer V. I'm gonna take another like fluffy blending brush. This is the Morphe M441, and the bristles are looking really like janky right now. I washed my brushes a few weeks ago, and that's just how it came out. Because I was being rough with them. I'm taking the Luxie 246 Precision Crease Brush. I'm gonna take this shade of, I don't know which one I want to take. I think I'm going to take this gold shade up here. I think it's called Hot Bod, which is this golden like shimmer shade up here. And I'm going to put that all over my crease. Kind of sort of creating like a cut crease, but not really because I don't have a like the biggest lid shade or lid space. Oh no, is it? Yeah. I'm going to take the same brush from earlier, the M433 brush, and I'm going to just kind of blend that in with the dark red from earlier, or the dark brownish red from earlier, so there's like no harsh cut. And then I'm gonna take the shade right down here. I think it's in the shade Teddy Bear, or is this Teddy Bear? I don't know. I think this might be Keep It PG. I'm gonna have to look up these shades. Confusing myself. And I'm just gonna put that right where this red and the gold meet. Now for my bottom lash, I'm going to take the same colors that I used in order. So starting from this lightest shade all the way to the darkest, like brownish red. And I'm just going to shade in my lower lash. By the way, this is the E36 brush. I don't know what you would call this. I think it's a smudger brush, but I do use it as my, like an eyeshadow brush. And then taking this flat definer brush, this is M432. I'm going to take the darkest shade that I used on my outer V to define my waterline. And then I'm taking this brush right here. This is the Morphe M506 brush. It's like a crease, like a small crease brush, but I'm going to use that since I can't find my other brush. I'm going to use this to blend the bottom lash line. And then taking this creamish shade right here, I think it's in the shade Lock and Loaded. Yeah, Lock and Loaded. This shade right here. I'm taking the Morphe R41 brush and using that as my inner corner highlight. It's not so much of a highlight because it's not metallic or anything like that. It's definitely just like a flat white eyeshadow, just to highlight, like I said, highlight the inner corners. I don't typically go for shades like this to highlight my inner corners, but I was just feeling it tonight. I think it looks good. So, and then going in with my waterline, well, I'm gonna tight line first. I'm gonna use the retractable eyeliner by NYX in the shade Black. I'll go ahead and tight line. For mascara, I'm going to use the Essence Lash Princess. I think this is just the shade Black. I don't know. And I'm actually going to apply false lashes today. I'm testing out these new false lashes that I just got in the mail. So I'm just going to apply a quick coat of the mascara, nothing too like heavy. I'm just going to prep that for my eyelashes. Oh, the lighting changed on me. Really quickly for my bottom lashes, I'm going to use the AOA Skinny Mascara. This is my favorite lower lash mascara. Just because like the wand is really thin and it just coats every lashes. Okay, so the lashes I'm going to use is by Sapphire Lash or Lash Sapphire. This one's right here. Don't know if you guys can see that, but this is what the packaging looks like. I saw this on Instagram and I kind of wanted to give it a try. They were having like a flash sale on their website, so I bought 3 pairs. This is one of them, and that's what they look like. It's just really natural. The Duo, the clear one, the Duo brush on adhesive. This one has the brush applicator. I don't like the squeezy tube one because I feel like that one can get really messy. So I went ahead and trimmed these already to like fit my eyes. Anyways, while that dries, I'm gonna use the LA Girl Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Liner in the shade Keep It Spicy. This is definitely one of my favorite lip pencils, and I'm just gonna use this to line my lips. For my lipstick, I'm going to use the NYX, what is this? The NYX Suede Matte Lipstick in the shade Dainty Days. And this is what it looks like. And it's just a really nude shade. So I pretty much just kind of dab that in the center of my lips. And then I dab it with my finger. And then I'm going to go back to the eyeliner, the lip liner. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my eyelashes. The glue is already dry. I don't know how I feel about these lashes. What do you guys think? It looks pretty like, it looks really like volumized towards like the end of it. Can you guys see that? What do you think? I don't know. If you guys are, I don't know, curious, I'm gonna, I guess, put their Instagram down below. This is not, I'm not sponsored by them. You guys, I've never had this much trouble with an eyelash before. This is definitely not. Okay. Yeah, we're done. Pretty much set my makeup and then end the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it really quickly. This is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty setting spray, or yeah, stay spray, setting spray, I don't know. And alright guys, so that's gonna complete the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Getting ready with me. Yeah, getting ready with me. If you guys have any questions on the products that I use, they will all be linked down below. And yeah, I haven't played with makeup in such a long time. So this right here looks pretty like dang good to me. If you were to ask me. So yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe down below, give this video a big old thumbs up, and don't forget to don't forget to click that post notification bell so you guys can get notified every time I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to me and Josh's couples channel, which will be linked down below. Also, don't forget to comment, and I think that's all I'm gonna say in this video. Hope to see you guys soon. Hope you guys are having a good day. Definitely stay safe, stay home, and you know, stay healthy. I mean, this is just hard times. We'll get through it. All of us will get through it. Just, you know, pray and have faith, and yeah. All right guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.